So what are we missing in our remote world of work? Engagement, team building and retention, end of session or end of week celebrations, the glue that keeps us together. So here's the answer. Take the remote team or the conference participants into a virtual gathering. Grab a glass and learn how to craft some success stories that really work, how to play them to each other, all to remind ourselves of what we have in common in terms of purpose, values, and the value proposition that we collectively offer to the world. I'm Charlie McFarland, and I founded the Theatre of Commerce to answer the call.
There's no more prolific teacher than you, I don't think, Charles. I mean, what you provide as a coach blows my mind. My respect for you is enormous.
I would love to go through this process with my team, helping them. I used to do like role playing with my sales reps and stuff and have them pretend that like one of them was a customer, the other one was a salesperson.
Yeah.
But I think this is a different approach where I think it can be really beneficial.
The world needs much more storytelling. It needs people who really embrace the idea that, making the emotional connection is far more important than a lot of features and benefits and facts and figures, right?
In my work, when I'm facilitating, I tell a lot of stories, but not in the format that you do. So that's what piqued my interest to begin with. How can I make this better? That was my motivation for attending. Plus, I had heard rave reviews from others.
Theatre of Commerce can restore team spirit and culture, and therefore the productivity you're going to need in the new future of work from them. So not just back to normal, but to better with our creative engagement methodologies. How do we do that? We facilitate online gatherings to educate your team about your business, create buy-in, and increase loyalty by applying Theatre of Commerce structure and stagecraft, empowering your team by producing and sharing stories in your virtual meeting space. I'm 30 years an award-winning theatre director and producer, over 60 shows across North America. I know how to put a story together. And arts executive, fundraising for, building and running several performing arts centres. Plus, 7 years and counting as a certified executive coach and trainer. So what I can do is I can facilitate an online gathering with a theme, story crafting to bring us together and to move us forward. How does this work? Well, first, we spend time together in the writer's room. I'll coach you through putting an impactful story together.
And so you could say, I think that the key to the sale, i.e. the engagement of the customer, happens on the emotional plane, and it happens through the story. The key to the team, i.e. engagement, is their story, not your story. They encourage them to step up to the plate with their stories.
Second, we go into the rehearsal hall, where in some breakout rooms, we'll collaborate on putting some stories on their feet, if you like, with the members taking on roles and working together on how to tell the story back. You'll be coached through that.
The others of you who aren't used to this kind of stuff, if you've got a speech to do, just fill your belly and do 3 or 4 great belly breaths. It will just change your state.
Once upon a time, there was a fishing company on the south shore of Nova Scotia.
And then take it back into the plenary, the theatre, and play the story to the larger audience. Get their feedback, get their reactions. What did they see and hear? What were the themes? I think you can see the direct analogy with great customer or client experience. And you'll grow the connections of the team, the group, and the company vision. 70% of all employees are somewhat or actively disengaged at work. So look at this as a great investment in nurturing and retaining your team and in your company's future. And so engage your team and your customers in the virtual Theatre of Commerce today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
Thank you.
The bottom of our